1. Outdated car seats. First up, let's talk about those car seats gathering dust in your garage. Did you know that car seats actually have an expiration date? I didn't until I became a parent. These seats are made of plastic, which becomes brittle over time. This means they might not protect your little ones as well as they should in case of an accident. Most car seats expire after 6 to 10 years from the date of manufacture. If you're hanging onto an old car seat, just in case, it's time to let it go. Your child's safety is worth more than holding onto outdated equipment. 2. Old makeup brushes. I used to keep my brushes until they were practically falling apart, but then I learned about the bacteria they can harbor. Yuck! Old brushes can lead to skin issues and breakouts. If your brushes are shedding bristles or feel rough on your skin, it's definitely time for new ones. Your skin will thank you. 3. Broken lawn equipment. We've all got that rusty old lawnmower or leaky garden hose taking up space in our sheds. It's time to say goodbye to these potential hazards. I once kept a broken weed whacker for years, thinking I'd fix it someday. Spoiler alert, I never did. Many cities offer special collection days for proper disposal of this kind of equipment. Check with your local waste management services and free up that valuable storage space. 4. Old video game consoles. Remember that old Nintendo 64 you've been keeping for nostalgia? If you hadn't plugged it in for over a year, it's time to consider letting it go. Modern technology has given us emulators that can play classic games without the bulky hardware. I recently sold my old PlayStation 2 and used the money to buy some digital versions of my favorite games. Now I can play them on my current console without the extra clutter. 5. Outdated smoke detectors. This one's crucial for safety. Smoke detectors should be replaced every 10 years. I know it's easy to forget about them since they're usually out of sight, but they're vital for protecting your home and family. Older models might not function properly, putting you at risk. When you replace them, make sure to dispose of the old ones properly as they often contain small amounts of radioactive material. Did you find the video helpful so far? Please consider liking the video and type "I am a minimalist" in the comments below and make sure to subscribe for more minimalism and decluttering tips. 6. Excess coat hangers. Have you ever noticed how coat hangers seem to multiply in your closet? I swear, I buy a few clothes and suddenly I have 100 hangers. Many of these can damage your clothes, especially those flimsy wire ones from the dry cleaners. Keep only sturdy, uniform hangers that are gentle on your clothes. Donate the rest to your local thrift store. They're always in need of hangers. 7. Old loyalty cards. Remember when every store gave out a loyalty card? I used to have a wallet bulging with them. But here's the thing. Most stores can now look up your account by phone number. I recently cleaned out my wallet and found loyalty cards for stores I haven't visited in years. A lighter wallet is not only more convenient, but also better for your back. Keep digital versions of important cards and toss the rest. 8. Unused small appliances. We've all got that bread maker or juicer we bought with the best intentions but never use. Did you know that if you hadn't used an appliance in 6 months, there's only a 2% chance you ever will? I recently donated my barely used waffle iron and felt a weight lift off my shoulders and my kitchen counter. Free up your kitchen space and pass these appliances on to someone who will use them. 9. Excess shopping bags. The average home stores hundreds of plastic bags, but let's be honest, most never get reused. I used to have a whole dryer dedicated to plastic bags just in case. But when I switched to reusable bags, I realized how unnecessary that stash was. Recycle those excess bags and make the switch to reusable ones. It's better for your home and the environment. 10. Old holiday decorations. Let's talk about those holiday decorations. Did you know that 78% of homes store decorations they haven't used in 5 years? I was guilty of this too, holding onto faded tinsel and broken ornaments for sentimental reasons. But all they were doing was taking up valuable storage space. This year, as you decorate, set aside anything you don't use and donate it. Someone else might love those decorations you've outgrown. 11. Outdated car manuals. Remember those hefty car manuals taking up precious space in your glove compartment? It's time to bid them farewell. In this digital age, most car manufacturers offer PDF versions of their manuals online. I recently cleared out my own glove compartment and was amazed at how much space I gained. Now I can easily access my car's manual on my smartphone whenever I need it. It's not just convenient, it's also environmentally friendly. So go ahead and free up that space. Your registration and insurance papers will thank you. 12. Broken watches. We all have that drawer filled with broken watches, don't we? I know I did, until recently. These timepieces often sit unused for years, collecting dust and taking up space. Did you know that most broken watches remain untouched for over 3 years? Instead of holding on to them, consider recycling them for their metal components. Many jewelers and watch repair shops offer recycling services. I took my old watches to a local recycling center and felt a weight lift off my shoulders. If they're beyond repair, it's time to let them go and make room for something you'll actually use. 13. Old takeout menus. In the age of smartphones and food delivery apps, those paper menus cluttering up your kitchen dryer are becoming obsolete. Did you know that a whopping 92% of food orders are now placed online? Restaurants frequently update their prices and menu items, making those paper menus outdated quickly. I used to have a whole dryer dedicated to takeout menus, but now I just bookmark my favorite restaurants online. It's not only more convenient, but also reduces paper waste. So gather up those old menus and toss them in the recycling bin. Your kitchen will thank you. 14. Unused picture frames. We've all been there, buying picture frames with the best intentions, only to leave them empty or filled with stock photos. These unused frames often end up collecting dust on shelves or in closets. Why not give them a new life? You could donate them to a local school or community center for art projects. Alternatively, get creative and repurpose them as jewelry organizers or mini dry erase boards. I recently donated a box of unused frames to a nearby retirement home, and they were thrilled to use them for their residents' artwork. It's a win-win. You declutter your space, and someone else gets to enjoy them. 15. Unused serving platters. That enormous turkey platter you bought for Thanksgiving probably sees the light of day once a year if you're lucky. If it's not versatile enough for regular use, it's just taking up valuable cabinet space. I had a similar platter that I kept just in case, but I realized I was always using smaller, more practical dishes instead. Consider donating these rarely used items to a local charity or community kitchen. They'll be put to good use feeding those in need, and you'll gain some much-needed storage space. Remember, it's okay to keep a few special pieces, but be honest with yourself about what you actually use. Congratulations! You've made it halfway through the video, so we have a small gift from our side, which is the free 7-day Declutter Challenge, where you'll get daily checklists to help you declutter step by step. Plus, some exclusive bonuses to keep you motivated along the way. It's only available for a limited time, so click the link in the description or the pinned comment to join now. 16. Excess coffee filters. Coffee lovers, this one's for you. It's easy to get carried away and stock up on coffee filters, but did you know they can degrade over time? Excessive humidity or temperature changes can affect their quality, potentially altering the taste of your brew. Instead of hoarding boxes of filters, consider switching to a reusable option. I made the switch to a metal filter last year, and not only does my coffee taste better, but I'm also reducing waste. If you prefer paper filters, buy smaller quantities more frequently to ensure freshness. 17. Old wedding favors. Weddings are beautiful celebrations, but the favors can quickly become clutter. If you find yourself accumulating multiple wedding souvenirs, it might be time to let some go. Instead of keeping physical items, why not preserve the memories with photos? I recently went through my own collection and kept only the most meaningful pieces. For the rest, I took photos and added them to a digital wedding album. This way, I can still reminisce about those special days without the physical clutter. 18. Broken computer mice. In this age of rapid technological advancement, it's common to accumulate broken or outdated computer peripherals. These old mice often end up forgotten in drawers, but they contain valuable recyclable materials. Many electronics stores offer free e-waste recycling programs. I recently gathered all my old computer accessories and took them to a local store for recycling. It felt great to responsibly dispose of these items and free up some dryer space at the same time. 19. Outdated user manuals. Just like car manuals, most product user manuals are now available online. Yet many of us still hold onto paper manuals for products we no longer own. Take some time to go through your manual collection. For the few you still need, consider scanning them and creating a digital archive. I did this recently and was surprised at how many manuals I had for items I'd long since replaced. Now I have a small digital folder with all the necessary information, easily accessible whenever I need it. 20. Old magazines. We often keep magazines with the intention of referring back to them, but studies show that 90% of safe magazines are never looked at again. Libraries and archives keep digital copies of most publications, so you don't need to be your own archivist. I used to have stacks of old magazines, just in case, but I realized they were just collecting dust. Now I keep only the current month's issues and recycle the rest. If there's an article you really want to keep, consider taking a photo or scanning it instead of holding onto the entire magazine. 21. Unused scrapbooking materials. Did you know that about 70% of craft supplies never get used? I used to be a craft supply hoarder, thinking I'd use everything someday. But that day never came. If you're like me, you probably have a stash of scrapbooking materials gathering dust. Instead of letting them sit unused, consider donating them to schools or senior centers. These places are often in need of craft supplies and would be thrilled to receive your extras. Not only will you free up space in your home, but you'll also bring joy to others who can put these materials to good use. 22. Excess rubber bands. Rubber bands are one of those things that seem to multiply on their own. We keep them thinking they'll come in handy, but did you know they degrade over time and become sticky? I once found a dryer full of old rubber bands that had turned into a gooey mess, not fun to clean up. Instead of storing them indefinitely, consider donating them to your local post office. They use millions of rubber bands each year and would appreciate the contribution. It's a small step, but every little bit helps in our decluttering journey. 23. Old promotional t-shirts. T-shirts are comfort clothes, but studies show that on average, people only wear 10 out of their 62 t-shirts regularly. I was guilty of this too. I had drawers full of promotional t-shirts from events I'd long forgotten about. If you have t-shirts you never wear, it's time to let them go. You can donate them to charity shops or get creative and turn them into cleaning rags. Either way, you'll free up valuable dryer space and simplify your wardrobe. 24. Excess paper clips. Paper clips are another office supply that tends to accumulate without us noticing. Most of us only use a handful regularly but store hundreds just in case. I remember finding boxes of paper clips in my desk that I'd never touched. Keep a small supply for your needs and donate the rest to local schools or offices. They'll appreciate the gesture and you'll have one less thing cluttering your workspace. 25. Old holiday cards. We all love receiving holiday cards, but what happens to them after the season ends? Studies suggest that 80% of stored cards are never looked at again. I used to keep every card I received, thinking I'd look back on them fondly. But years later, they were just taking up space in boxes. Consider keeping only the most sentimental ones and letting go of the rest. If you're feeling creative, you could repurpose them into gift tags or decorations for next year. 26. Old textbooks. Textbooks are expensive, so it's tempting to keep them just in case. But did you know that about 20% of textbook content becomes outdated every year? I held on to my college textbooks for years before realizing I'd never open them again. If you have old textbooks lying around, consider selling them or donating them to book drives. Not only will you free up shelf space, but you might also help a student in need. 27. Broken desk lamps. A broken lamp is just a dust collector. I once kept a non-functioning desk lamp for months, always meaning to fix it, but never getting around to it. If you have a broken lamp, ask yourself if it's worth repairing. If not, it's time to let it go. Consider replacing it with an energy-efficient model that will serve you better and potentially save on electricity bills. 28. Broken pencil sharpeners. Pencil sharpeners are small but can add to clutter when they're no longer functional. I found several broken sharpeners in my desk drawers during a recent cleanout. If your sharpener is dull or broken, it's okay to toss it out. A working sharpener will serve you much better and take up the same amount of space. 29. Outdated floppy disks. If you're still holding onto floppy disks, it's definitely time to let them go. These relics hold less data than a single photo on your phone and degrade over time. I recently found a box of floppy disks in my parents' attic. Needless to say, we couldn't access any of the data on them. If you have important files on floppy disks, transfer them to a modern storage device before they're lost forever. 30. Old tablecloths. Lastly, let's talk about tablecloths. Many homes store far more tablecloths than they actually use. I used to have a whole dryer full, but only used one or two regularly. Keep one or two versatile ones that suit most occasions and free up that valuable linen closet space. You'll be surprised at how much room you can reclaim. There you have it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to join my free 7-day declutter challenge to take your decluttering journey to the next level. Click the link in the description to sign up.